Stop right there. Before you scroll away, let me ask you something brutal. How many times today did you check your phone? How many hours did you waste on apps designed to hijack your brain? How many times did you choose the easy hit of instant pleasure over doing what actually matters? Your brain is being programmed against you, and you're letting it happen. Right now, there's a war happening inside your head. On one side, discipline, the slow, grinding force that builds empires. On the other side, dopamine, the instant gratification drug that destroys potential. Guess which one is winning? You're not competing against other people anymore. You're competing against algorithms designed by teams of neuroscientists whose entire job is to make you addicted. Every swipe, every notification, every quick dopamine hit is rewiring your brain to crave instant satisfaction. That's making you weaker by the day. Think I'm exaggerating? When's the last time you sat in silence for 10 minutes without reaching for your phone? When's the last time you finished a difficult task without checking social media as a reward? The average person checks their phone 144 times per day. That's every 6.5 minutes of their waking hours. Your attention span, the very foundation of achievement, is being shredded into microscopic pieces. Every time you choose the dopamine hit over the disciplined action, you're casting a vote for the weak version of yourself. Every distraction is training your brain that focus is optional. Let's talk about why this matters. Dopamine isn't evil. Number. It's literally survival. Your brain releases it when you accomplish something meaningful. Finish a workout? Dopamine. Complete a project? Dopamine. Master a skill? Massive dopamine. But social media companies figured out how to hack this system. They give you tiny hits of fake achievement. A like, a comment, a new video. Your brain can't tell the difference between real accomplishment and digital candy, so you get addicted to the fake stuff and lose interest in the real stuff. That's why starting your workout feels impossible, but scrolling TikTok for 3 hours feels effortless. Your dopamine system is broken. The more instant gratification you consume, the less satisfaction you get from actual achievement. It's like being hungry but filling up on cotton candy. You're still starving, but you can't eat real food anymore. Before we go deeper, if this is already hitting different, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't let the algorithm decide when you get this type of real content. Take control. Speaking of that, most people have forgotten their superpower, discipline. Discipline is delayed gratification on steroids. You choose the harder path because you know it leads somewhere better. You build tolerance for discomfort because comfort is where dreams die. But discipline isn't about being a monk. You have to be strategic with your brain chemistry. When you consistently choose discipline over impulse, something powerful happens. You start producing dopamine from real achievements instead of fake ones. Your brain remembers what genuine satisfaction feels like. The guy who can sit down and focus for 2 hours straight isn't superhuman. He's just not dopamine damaged. His brain still works the way brains are supposed to work. He gets more done in those 2 hours than most people do in a week. Not because he's smarter, because he's not distracted. Every disciplined choice creates a compound effect. When you choose to work out instead of scrolling, you're building the neural pathways that make choosing discipline easier next time. When you choose to read instead of binge-watching, you're strengthening your ability to focus on difficult things. Most people think discipline is about willpower. Wrong. Willpower runs out. Discipline is about rewiring your default settings. After 30 days of choosing discipline over dopamine, your brain literally changes. The pathways that crave instant gratification weaken. The pathways that find satisfaction in real work strengthen. After 90 days, discipline starts feeling natural. After 180 days, you can't understand how you ever lived the other way. Let's get practical. First, create friction for dopamine sources. Delete social media apps. Put your phone in another room. Make the easy choices harder and the hard choices easier. Second, start with micro-disciplines. Don't try to meditate for an hour on day one. Start with 5 minutes of focused breathing. Don't try to work out for 2 hours. Start with 10 push-ups. Third, track your discipline streaks. Every day you choose discipline over dopamine. Mark it down. Watch the chain grow. Protecting that streak becomes its own motivation. Fourth, replace, don't remove. When you feel the urge to scroll, do 5 burpees instead. When you want to check notifications, read 1 page of a book. Give your brain something to do, not nothing to do. What nobody tells you about focus is that it's become the ultimate competitive advantage. While everyone else is fracturing their attention into 1,000 pieces, you're developing the ability to go deep, to think clearly, to solve complex problems. In a world where the average person can't focus for more than 8 seconds, someone who can focus for 8 hours is basically superhuman. Deep work helps you become the type of person who can handle complexity, who can see solutions others miss, who can build things that matter. But deep work is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. Every time you let yourself get distracted, that muscle gets weaker. Every time you push through the discomfort of focus, it gets stronger. Let me be brutally honest about what's at stake here. You have 1 life, 1 shot, 1 chance to build something meaningful. Every hour you spend mindlessly scrolling is an hour you'll never get back. Every day you choose comfort over growth is a day closer to looking back with regret. The successful people you admire aren't lucky. They're disciplined. They chose to build something instead of consuming everything. They chose discomfort over distraction. While you were getting dopamine hits from other people's highlights, they were creating their own. Want to know the secret weapon of disciplined people? They become reliable to themselves. First, every promise you keep to yourself builds self-trust. Every promise you break to yourself builds self-doubt. When you say you'll wake up at 6 a.m. and you do it, you prove to yourself that your word means something. When you say you'll work out and you skip it, you prove to yourself that your commitments are negotiable. Unreliable people can't build anything lasting because they can't trust themselves to follow through. Reliable people become unstoppable because they know that when they commit, it happens. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's all about reliability. It's about being someone who does what they say they'll do, especially when they don't feel like it. Let me give you your battle plan for the next 21 days. Week 1. Detox. Remove all social media apps. Turn off non-essential notifications. Experience what your natural attention span actually feels like without constant interruption. Week 2. Replace. Every time you feel the urge to distract yourself, do something that requires focus instead. Read, write, exercise, meditate. Train your brain to find satisfaction in effort. Week 3. Build. Start a project that requires sustained focus. Something that can't be finished in one sitting. Something that demands you show up consistently. Watch how different this feels from consuming content. Every choice you make is programming your future self. Choose discipline today, and tomorrow's challenges become easier. Choose dopamine today, and tomorrow's discipline becomes harder. This compounds. After a year of disciplined choices, you become someone who can tackle problems that would overwhelm your current self. After a year of dopamine choices, you become someone who struggles with challenges that your current self could handle. Your challenge starts now, not tomorrow, not Monday, now. For the next 7 days, every time you feel the urge to check your phone or distract yourself, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, what would the disciplined version of me do right now? Then do that thing. Watch what happens. Watch how your confidence changes when you prove to yourself that you can control your impulses. Watch how your focus improves when you stop fracturing it every 5 minutes. Watch how your life changes when you stop living in reaction mode and start living in creation mode. The war between discipline and dopamine is happening whether you acknowledge it or not. You can keep pretending it's not a big deal. You can keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. You can keep choosing the easy path and wondering why your life feels empty. Or you can decide right now that your potential is worth fighting for. Discipline over dopamine isn't just a choice. It's a declaration of war against mediocrity. The question is, are you ready to fight? If this video helped you, hit subscribe for more no-nonsense content on becoming the man you're meant to be. Comment below with one area where you're choosing discipline over dopamine starting today. I read every single one. The man acts to create motivation. The boy waits for the right moment. The man makes any moment the right moment. The choice is yours. You can keep feeding the boy inside you, keep making excuses, avoiding challenges, and settling for less than you deserve. Keep hoping someone else will solve your problems and create your success. Or you can starve the boy and feed the man. Take ownership, embrace challenges, and demand excellence from yourself. Create your own solutions and build your own success. One choice keeps you where you are. The other choice transforms everything. The man you need to become is ready. He's been ready your entire life. He's just been waiting for you to stop making excuses and start making moves. The boy dies today. The man is born today. Bury the boy. Build the man. If this video helped you, hit subscribe for more no-nonsense content on becoming the man you're meant to be. Comment below and tell me what's the first boyish habit you're burying this week. I read every single one.